Please tell me I hit the button. Okay, hope so. Now I'm just gonna get my other stuff set up and pray I don't knock this camera over. Okay. I'm getting y'all plugged up to the charger. Okay. Just in case we go longer than normal. Okay. Alright. Charger's plugged up. Alright. Jeez. Okay. After all the noise and commotion in the background. Oh, I didn't get me no water. Let me grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back. Don't knock it. Come on, Mizu. You know the tripod is already broken. My goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. She done knocked y'all over. And now you're upside down. Lord. Hey, Leslie. I'm trying to reset up the tripod. My dog done knocked it over. I already broke it earlier. Jesus. Okay. There we go. I'm going to go grab a bottle of water because I forgot to grab it. And I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Mizu, don't touch the tripod, okay? Come on. Come on, Mizu. We didn't already knock the tripod over. Okay. All right, I'm just getting set up. I'm here, Leslie. Yeah, you know what? It's not the camera. I was trying to let me sit down. Jeez. Okay. What I was trying to do earlier, I was trying to come up with a better setup because right now, literally, my tripod is right here in front of me. So I was trying to come up with a more comfortable way to record, and the little piece that kind of lets your phone go from portrait to landscape, I guess the spring is broken. So it doesn't want to, like if I touch it or bump it, it's going to send the phone flying into portrait mode. So, and don't laugh at me. I have it steadied with rubber bands for now. So, looking to get a new tripod. I actually want one of the ones that clamp to the desk, because this is a standing one and it's like right in front of me. And if I can get one that clamps to the desk, that would be awesome, because you see my dog just knocked it over. I don't know if you caught that part, but she knocked it over and the thing went flying over, and yeah. Okay. Resourceful, exactly. Yep. I was like, how can I fix this? Because I had made a video earlier and I had it rubber band together, and I was like, okay, pray for the best. And it was kind of shaky at first, and then I added some more rubber bands. So as long as I have enough rubber bands, I think I'm all right. I found some random ones lying around the house, so I've got like 4. Hopefully none of them pops. All right. Okay, so got my Alien Worlds book here, my sharpener, to make sure I have everything, because I'm all over the place. I did finally pick a page. It only took me like, I don't know, a day and a half. I spent my entire work shift, because I took it with me yesterday, and I took my light fast to work, and I didn't get any coloring done until I came home from work. And then I managed to get a little testing done. So I did, or I'm in the middle of doing Where did it go? Duct tape. Yeah. But see, I have tape, but I don't want it to like mess up my phone. I'm weird about my phone. So I know these rubber bands won't leave any like weird residue or anything. So, because I thought about it, I got a nice big old, it's not duct tape, but you know, I got it just some 99-cent store tape, but I know it's going to leave weird sticky stuff on my phone, and I'm weird like that. So I just put some rubber bands, and it should hold. It looks a little wonky, but as long as I don't bump it too hard or anything, I think I should be okay. Hopefully. And then hopefully next month I can get a new one. I have my brother's birthday is today. He turns 26. So once I get paid tomorrow, that's literally going towards bills, and then I have to get him a birthday present. So if there's anything left, then yeah, I'll probably get a tripod depending on how much is left. But whatever's left, I gotta make it last for 2 weeks. So probably in the next 2 weeks, I'll get one that goes on my desk, because these rubber bands are kind of funny, and I know with my luck, they're gonna pop, and then I'm gonna have to go buy some new rubber bands, and it's gonna be a mess. Okay, so I tested my light fast when I came home from work last night. On the little asteroids there. And then I tested my polychromos on the blue right there. And then today on video, I tested a little bit of this with my Holbeins. And then the gray area is Pablo's. The yellow is Prismacolor. I only used a tad tiny bit of the Prismacolors because they're not my favorite. But all of them work pretty well in this book. If I had to pick just one, I would probably just pick the Light Fast. But I knew the Light Fast was going to work because this paper feels the same as Mythic World. It actually feels just a tad bit smoother, but not by much. It really reminds me of the paper in Mythic World. So I knew the Light Fast were going to work for me. The polys is going to take a lot of layers, and this book can take a lot of layers with the polys. I was actually shocked. If you see, I didn't like okay. What in the world? Oh wait, hopefully sorry about that. Someone was calling. Let me know if I mute that. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me, because I muted, like I put my phone on silent, but I don't want to mute the sound. I put it on silent because like if somebody calls, I think it might interrupt the live stream. I didn't know it was gonna do that. I would have just used regular YouTube, because I know on YouTube it doesn't interrupt. Anyway, the polychromos, if you can see, I didn't keep going with the layers, so you can still see some white space, but I could have kept going. You're doing pages 8 and 9. Okay, which page is that? This one, right? Yeah, I like this page with the asteroids. This planet, this is the what was it? The Lost Paradise, I think, and the Desolate. Hang on, let me make sure. Yeah, the Lost Paradise and the Desolate Ruin. They're my favorite planets in the book. So, I don't have a time slot or anything for my Colorful Country Life's thing she's doing. I'm just gonna color and post videos and tag her name in it in so much because I don't know how to make a time slot or anything of that nature. And usually my time slot will probably be Sunday, and I don't know if anybody's already picked that. So knowing me, I'm just gonna probably just upload regular videos so I'm not stepping on anybody's time slot. Because I have a hard time keeping up with uh slots and things like that. Like I seen a list of it earlier. Um, somebody had it, but I don't know who to contact for like to ask for a time slot or anything like that. And I'm not like deep. I should be, but I'm not deep into the coloring community like that. So I don't know everybody, and I don't want to just be like, hey, you know, put me in this day and this time. And like I said, I don't know if anybody else has Sundays. I'm gonna have to look at the what do you call it? The list. I seen it on, where did I see it? I can't remember if I seen it this morning. I think it was I think I seen it on View's channel, on View's video this morning that I was watching. I think she flashed the list up there. Was it Views? Probably. Okay. So this is the page I picked after like a day and a half of flipping through this book 152 times, probably more. So I decided I'm going to color in the Desolate Ruins planet first. And my idea, I was kind of trying to come up with a color palette. Oh, it's whatever time you want. Yeah, but like I don't want to be streaming the same time as somebody else, and then they're trying to do their thing and I'm doing my thing at the same time, and then you got viewers like, well, who do I watch? And I want to make sure that I'm not interrupting anybody else's. But you said I can record too, so I'll probably do that. That might be easier. That way people can just watch it whenever they feel like it. So, I have my color combo book here that I'm about to pull out my polychromos and also my light fast because I'm enjoying those better in this book. Yeah, I don't, me neither. So I'll probably take a look at the list, and then if no one's streaming Sunday, then I'll snag that spot. If no one's streaming on Sunday. Okay. So I have my not my color combos. I keep calling them because I have two different binders. I have a binder for my color combos, and I have one for this. Swatch charts. There we go. My color charts. It's right on the top of the paper. Okay. But anyway, so for the Desolate Ruins, I'm thinking of, because I want the whole planet to kind of have the same color palette. So I made a little bit of notes on this little index card thing I have. And I know that I want the sky to be kind of like a orange. I mean, most of them are going to be kind of like an orange color. But it might be different shades of orange because they're all in the same, I guess, universe or around the same universe, but they're just in different parts, I guess. So I'm probably going to do the same color sky or some variation of it, whether it be lighter or darker or whatever, but I want to have some kind of orange. So I haven't tested any water mediums in here yet, so I'm not even going to throw any water mediums at this page, but there's not a lot of sky background, so I'm just going to do it in pencil. It's probably the safest thing to do. So I want kind of a, I don't want it bright. I want it kind of like a dull orange or orange. Don't know why I was having such a hard time with that. So I'm looking at, and I might bring in other pencils, but I want to keep these charts out because these are the ones I'm going to use the most. So I'm looking at maybe I'll add a little bit of yellow in there too. But I'm looking at probably kind of, let's see, what kind of orange? Do I want to even start on the background? Because I don't want it to smear. So maybe I should do the background last. So I'm thinking an orange background, of course. And then for these ruins, I was thinking about kind of a, I want them to be kind of moss covered. So I want to bring in, I'm going to just bring this Derwent chart. So I want to bring in probably some ivy and probably definitely some foliage. Why am I having a problem with my words lately? Anyway, you guys know the word. But the ruins colors, I was thinking of doing them kind of like I want some grays in there, but I don't know if I want cool grays. These grays seem kind of cool. So I was thinking of maybe, I might even bring in some French grays from the Prismacolor because it's not, I mean, it's a lot of ruins there everywhere. There's some here on the side here, but I can do like, I guess I should have partly planned this out. I mean, I have the image in my head, but trying to actually produce the color sometimes is like, eh. So, and I also don't have a color palette for our little astronaut friend either, or the ship, because I want them to be the same throughout as well. But I guess I can start with this water down here because I do know I want the water. I don't know. Can you guys see? I want the water to be kind of like brown, like murky water, since it's a desolate, ruined place, and I'd assume with all the you know broken ruins and different parts and weird things like that. I was either thinking like a brown, murky water, or kind of like I still want the water brown, but I was thinking like adding a little bit of green in there to make it kind of look like, there's some mystery substance in the water, something of that nature. Yeah, so that's my plan. So maybe I'll start on the water since I have somewhat of an idea. So there are, and I'm leaning towards the light fast first before I look into the polys because I enjoy the light fast in these books. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. So I have this, maybe I can add, like I want kind of a earthy green in this water as well. The French grays are your favorite? Yeah, I like the French grays because they have like a brownish tint to them, and they're not too dark, and they're just, it's kind of like that. And I feel like no other set really has French grays. Like I know Derwent, the Light Fast has a couple, but they call them different things like warm gray, moonstone. Those are technically French grays, I think. And the cool gray the gray they're calling cool gray actually looks like a warm gray, and then the warm gray they're calling warm gray looks like a French gray. So I don't know what's going on with the names here, but by the look of it, this warm gray and this moonstone, those seem to be like French grays, and then the cool gray looks like a warm gray. This mist kind of looks like a warm gray too. And then the granite could possibly be a warm gray on the darker side, but the platinum, the cloud, and there was another gray I think somewhere in here. Um, Or am I losing it? I think it kind of looks like a gray, but it's not gray. Isn't it? Suddenly. Oh, like this seaweed. I guess it's supposed to be green, but it kind of looks like a dark, like French gray. But I don't know. Each set has their own little thing. Okay, so I'm thinking of pulling in maybe some Van Dyke brown. And, or I might do light bronze. Hope, is it metallic? It better not be. Let's see. It is not. Okay. So I'm thinking some of this, or I could go a little darker and bring in some of this warm earth. But I also want some green in this water. So I'm thinking of, I might have to go to the polys for the greens. Because the green I'm kind of looking for is like maybe this earth green yellowish, which kind of looks like the foliage. And then maybe some permanent green olive, which I don't see kind of a match for that in the Derwent, so I might bring the polys out for the greens. That's it. Browns and other earth tones are NMN. Oh, earth tones, browns, greens, and blues. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Just trying to catch up. Okay, so let's start on the water. So I'm thinking, well, first of all, where are my pencils? I'm picking out colors and don't even know where they are. What is going on today? Not even organized, not ready. Here they are. Not anything today. But I'm here. So there we are. All right, so I'm going to bring out this brown ochre. What? Oh, I forgot. I was doing the asteroid, so some of my pencils are just hanging in the wind here. Because I'm like, where are... Not nowhere near organized. I'm trying to tell you guys. Let me put these back because I am having a day. Okay, so I said brown ochre. Yes, gonna bring some of that out. And also some... I keep looking at this warm earth. It looks like a... You gotta go eat dinner. Okay, enjoy. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna bring some of this, and then also looking at that warm earth, I'm gonna bring it, and also the light bronze. And this is how I pick my colors normally. I just pull out a bunch and see kind of what goes together, what goes with what. All right, got my colors. So now I'm gonna bring out my where's that little index card I just had? Because I can't seem to keep nothing. Oh, here. Okay. I'm just gonna test these colors. And I have my paper behind because I don't know if you guys noticed, when you color in this book, sometimes the whatever you are coloring, the page underneath will come off on the other page, and I'll show you here. So if you look, you see those, I don't know if you can see them, but those black marks, not these up here, those are me, but if you can look, there are like black marks like right there and right there. They're rubbing off from the other pages. So stick a paper behind your stuff if you are coloring in this book, because I noticed it. I don't know if it's just mine, but just letting you know. All right, so I'm gonna put how is this warm earth looking next to this brown ochre. And they go pretty well together. The brown ochre might be just a bit too, not a bit much, but that'll be pretty good for the water, I think. I might not even need the warmer. Let's see. So let's do brown ochre. And I might even bring in some, because this light bronze is, they're a bit, it seems like it has a little, I mean, they can kind of go together. So I have those two, and then I have the warm earth. And then the foliage, I might add a little bit of that towards the back. Yeah, look at that nice green. Just kind of make it look like there's something going on in the water. Can I stack it on top? Yeah, I can put a little bit of that in there. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to sharpen some light bronze. Can I zoom in? Uh-oh, almost remove. I'm not trying to remove myself. I'm trying to. I guess I can't zoom in. Where's view when I need her? I don't know how to zoom in. I did it last time, right? Why can't I zoom in now suddenly? I don't know. It's interesting that it won't let me zoom in, but I hope you guys can see still. Also, the quality doesn't look that great. What's going on today? Maybe, General, let's see if I can change the quality. Oh no, we don't want that. We don't want you guys watching in whatever that is you guys are watching it in. Okay. I'm gonna switch out to regular YouTube. I'll be right back. So for anybody watching this in the future, this is just part one. Okay, I'm gonna switch to YouTube. I'll be right back, guys, okay?